this morning how some of the standards have fallen in some of the schools that which were the mission schools. They fall in the standards, and I was asking the question.
Eba apaska 1 GH midin educate. Ebrene ebrano ayana mpinifo bi eta invite mpinifo bi o program ase na se oba ho no mu ayana ye ma akwanya se bra na beje mic na kasa fa wanu December tudwa na yentie wanu December na ayana at times no politicians no mu na ayana at times no o mutanya sa opportunity no opportunity can see a palmer politicians and no enene na sa ye two yen sa frɛ BAWUMIA say o mekasa o program yase na wominti yen sama kokan
this morning how some of the standards have fallen in some of the schools that which were the mission schools. They fall in the standards, and I was asking the question, how come we didn't maintain these standards? Very, very sad. I mean, my mother went to Wesley Girls, and the standards were also very, very, very high. These are some of the best schools. The mission schools have produced some of the best schools in our country. Unfortunately, we interfered in their management. And as we always say, when something is not broken, don't try to fix it. Excellence should have been, the centers of excellence should have been maintained, and the formula which made them centers of excellence should have been maintained. Unfortunately, we did not maintain them, and we are paying a price for it. But we will talk more about that. I think you need to get more interested in education in these schools again. So I believe that this contribution is across various segments, and I salute the Christian Council of Ghana. I salute you.
When your opportunity can say, I will be kasa as a flag bearer. Flag bearer is saying no over pray about to even say a presidential candidate. I will pray president 2028 election. Now would the Nema obey ebe to jame me ba me ye say say I was so kasama ye who say o ideas bi a obetimi lead o man Ghana e do man Ghana hye won sa obetimi akasa no and some of ka kan yi entimi say low and ton 2028 election now we na akwaku dru Kevin Taylor so ye and then type higher pool and then you maintain Kevin Taylor.
Are we able to sell any message? Our candidate is BAWUMIA. How many? And we Ghana for 10, 9.5. How are you people changing that narrative? Because my candidate, you know, your receipt, and I Ghana for receipt of Nyoma Waka Ninambim a yatro. So how are you? How when you people meet, what do you discuss? When you people meet, what do you discuss? Because nobody is going to go to the ballot.
We answer her, and also at the bar, so for Akufo says Gloria Akufo. So I resign free peace council, peace council, so on no one to not peace council only view. And on the Kevin Taylor Bufu, you know, saying, now one can talk away wine. When you're in this in won't be anywhere and it's a bay of fate. And into what resign, your day, into the intent war resign. I didn't even discuss about Gloria Akufo, so I resign for peace council. A DNT and you very discuss it after say, Obia resigning, a fake may be home. I might dash on San or hair won't mean yet, and into war resigning, and when he has had the betching. In the platforms, I can say to only discuss it about say Obia resigning. To say xEC boss Asare. So resigning so when you eat a human being. A dear intent I was discussing be found. And when here, men concentrate near support to John Dramani Mahama, no umbu money in my aim. He said, the name of Cono, Ghana Kuyi. A dear intent a big guy say a boy, my lady, a time why discuss you be our say resigning free from a baby. Also intimate and more than into uncle. I say, and once you have to be fixing all, more you man, my then I came into a wolf.
You are talking about standards of mission schools. Like your candidate gets an opportunity to address issues and let Ghanaians know that this is the guy who they say, I am a liar, I am not an economist, I need to prove. And this is what he gets to speak on, standards of schools. My mother went to Wesley Girls. And how did the standards? If it is not broken, don't fix it. And I'm asking, this guy, he's saying nothing. When he's also given the opportunity to make things clear, to let people know the obetumia here, then at this point, who cares about? You see, Ghana for so many issues. And see, BAWUMIA gets the opportunity. Now, I feel, oh, yeah, the job. Oh, the standards of mission school. Maybe I Wesley Girls and mission schools, you know, and mission schools are out there. What has mission schools done at this point? He got the opportunity for 8 years. If mission schools standard not say, I said that, say. But what is this? This is the candidate. This is the presidential candidate. This guy is a joker. So, some person who's a party losing focus. Let me tell you something. When the NDC went to position, in 2020, Tamana NDC added John Mahama Eba Bakano. You could see the potency in the NDC communication. 99.9% of NDC communication was about John Mahama and what he has done and what he can do. That was the three things they were doing. The potency was about John Mahama, what he has done and what he can do. So even those people who doubted John Mahama in the past, now those people started getting the attention of the NDC communication. Because when Sami Jemfi mounts platform, when Asafo mounts platform, when you get the ladies mount platform, their main message was about our candidate. Our candidate that you did not trust and thought that the lies you heard about him was true. And they were not just saying it, they were disproving every allegation against their candidate with facts. So we study from 2017. What the NDC did was that we want our candidate to come back to power and develop the nation. So our message should be centered around our candidate, whether it's social issues, whether it is religious issues, whether it's they made sure economic issues. They made sure that their candidate took center stage in their communication because you are selling a product. And interestingly, because the NDC in opposition, their candidate also knew his responsibility, every single time he got the opportunity to speak, he actually spoke on matters Ghanaians wanted to hear about and proved to Ghanaians that he has the intelligence to solve that particular problem. So you could see when John Mahama was in opposition, lots and lots of people paid attention to him because his communication or the NDC communication centered him. They made him the center of their communication. And when he got the opportunity to speak, he made sure that he put the ice on the cake for people to know, oh, that is what the NDC did. And so what's the cry? About 2020 elections, Ghana for the to my John Mahama, to force elections. Our Mokache Jemens said, on declare 8 results. So you saw, say, it was a country that they were listening. Now, the NDC did a very difficult, detailed job. But what are we seeing today? The product itself, the product, BAWUMIA, is not sellable. When the product is given the opportunity to speak, the product now turns into a joker, speaks on everything, no direction, because you are the product. Whatever comes out of your mouth is what your communicators will pick and do what? And open up detail for people to know what you were trying to what? Communicate. But this is the situation. The flag bearer met the party hierarchy and said, this is our project. They are taking our project. Go and they go outside and they are discussing Abronye. They are discussing Amwakohene. 90% are discussing me, Kevin Taylor, Mentuaba or Ghana. Me, Kevin Taylor, Mentuaba. Menji any political portfolio. Menya a government appointee. Mwanga Samobeka said, me a Facebook blogger. But the whole party communication, they dump or ditch their flag bearers' message and they come and attack me because they believe that the message I am putting across is more important than Mahamudu BAWUMIA. So anytime we say the party is the NPP, the communication now about BAWUMIA, are they intelligent enough? And BAWUMIA himself, does he see it? So BAWUMIA gets the opportunity to do what? To speak for people to, with all due respect, believe so in answer. And what did he do? He's speaking about mission schools. Mission schools. But if we decide to go back to mission schools issues, who created the mission schools problems? In 2016, this story. In 2016, government to give mission schools back to religious bodies. 2016. And MPP forecast as what happened when the MPP came to power. Makacham said, Mahmoud BAWUMIA is back again concerting himself. 2016. This is May 17, 2017. After they won power, they were said they were going to give mission schools back to religious bodies. 8 years. What happened? BAWUMIA is a joker. He's basically a liar. He doesn't know what he's doing. And I feel bad for the MPP. Because they are not intelligent. I am using words, but you see, I've done this job for a long time. I know a party that has collapsed. I know a party that does not have communication, strategy. I know a party that does not have any direction. And the MPP is a typical party, any direction. 2016. So if today, 2026, BAWUMIA is now selling mission school messenger, then it means there's something wrong. Even, let's give it to BAWUMIA. Say, BAWUMIA spoke about mission schools being handed over to the religious bodies. The question here is, how many people have you heard from the NPP side? Elaborate on Mahmoud BAWUMIA speaking on mission schools. How many people from the NPP communication have you heard speak on this?
Discussing this morning how some of the standards have fallen in some of the schools, that which were the mission schools, they fall in the standards. And I was asking the question, how come we didn't maintain these standards? Very, very sad. I mean, my mother went to Wesley Girls, and the standards were also very, very, very high. These are some of the best schools. The mission schools have produced some of the best schools in our country. Unfortunately, we interfered in their management. And as we always say, when something is not broken, don't try to fix it.
When something is not broken, you don't fix it. So why were you saying that in 2016, 17, why were you, BAWUMIA, and the MPP telling us we are going to hand over the mission schools to the religious bodies? Because it had not broken yet. There was no cause to make that statement. So coming to 2026, for you to even be making this statement, it means you are daft. You don't even understand what you are doing. You are a joker. Papa na dwene wo form. Papa na dwene wo form. These mission schools you are seeing, the heads are appointed by governments. So when you make an argument to say, you, BAWUMIA, you were going to hand over the mission schools to the religious body, most of the mission schools, the heads of the mission schools are appointed by the government. Do you know that? You see, Debbie, I'm catching Ghana for say. So politician kasa nyabotana dwene so onimnyansa na onimnyansa. If you tell me you are going to hand over the mission schools to the religious body, then it means technically you don't want government involvement in running of the schools. You want mission schools to totally autonomously handle the schools. And can they do that now? No. It's a conversation that Mr. Kennedy.
Honorable Bafo.
Chairman Okumasi, and no. Handled by just say, I don't know just here. Cases that chairman would to me so no. Appear could be as selective, you know, say how they mean your lawyer be and a or a lawyer and be for the Mojibio. Ochina no 10 o'clock and opaso Criminal Court 4 Republic versus Gift Owari Mensah National Service case in Ebekoso cross examination of first prosecution witness. Ochina a year cross examine a year the first prosecution witness a year court and also 10 Gift Owari case a year National Service for case Ebekoso Ochina and then no pay na me ready about a year National Service for case and environmental impacts. We a scholarship secretariat. I was reading a year the mining lease balance sheet cabinet. And now me reading a year give to our case, all the documentations, scandals, of course, so any a year chronoa a year boy, I was reading about it this morning. Tochina a year 16th. A year or 10 o'clock, mobile to Meshia, a year give to a worry. Our court. Now, a year Wukwada and now Wednesday, a year 8:30 and a 8:30, a year oral, our court, and no a case, and no a case, far a year Criminal Court 4 Republic versus Bernardine Chubo Siako, aka Chema to me, and 2 others. Samra Boy illegal mining case, deadline for addresses, if any. It's Wednesday, Ombesa Ako, a year court. Chema to me a year Samra Boy case addresses and also Ochina a Wednesday the lawyers besa Ako court Wednesday and a Thursday and apart 10 a.m. General jurisdiction 10 Republic versus Bernardine Chubo Siako aka Chema to me and 2 others Exim Bank loan case. Inti a year Thursday so Chema to me court Exim Bank sika okodia owia dia one fanye juma and ye busa ho asem. Metisa because I Chema to me Exim Bank sika no gie no sika keke no gie wenku nipa otwemba. You see debi am catch MPP for any communicators and say mumudu do no madwene wo form magimi. There's a reason why your ADB bank wait makoji loan. There's a reason why your a Absa bank wait makoji loan. There's a reason why wait mako Ghana Commercial Bank akoji loan. Sa banks we nyina ukoji loan ho a omu nyina wo terms and conditions. And there's a reason why our people in Kofoko Exim Bank ekoji loan. Messiah, get me deche. MPP force man kwasi afo betina TV so etna santimemu omantna nkan yo. Debi ameka kire mo say MPP for person mu jimi a omo starting santimemu. Messiah, I have it. Say MPP for person mu jimi pa omo person mo starting no mu jimi o Ghana. So we steady MPP ya omo starting nyina wa santimemu. Otumfo o say tutu asase so e ho na jimi ni fifi. Ya tena kroma am kofo ka je say BAWUMIA ye tire nkwan no odenam wiem ene kufo de nam ensuase omo ye de deche fi kran e de abakumase na ye wasantefo ahemfo ti asantememu ye wo mu nkokora ne mbrewa obiembie na no ma enkwara we tena MPP mu kan na da kwa kufo da roma ye bedi train e na fansuo so seriously ye bedi train na fansuo so Tibe fansuo so deshe omo mo Europe UK ni Holland ni ade omuni tre fansuo ni ade enche kra bisa na do de fansuo so no BAWUMIA so de ba fansuo na se bi e kwa no Eurostar yes yeah
from London to France
me no kaze si ya no akaka no mo wie uni bisa na da kwa Akufo ada Roma ye bedi train e na fansuo so seriously ye bedi train na fansuo so Tibe fansuo so deshe omo mo Europe UK ni Holland ni ade omuni tre fansuo ni ade enche kra bisa na do de fansuo so no BAWUMIA so de ba fansuo na se bi e kwa no Eurostar yes yeah
from London to France
me no kaze si ya no akaka no mo wie like you see the boldness in the stupidity and the me no ka som da ho ti wuntumi okumase ema ye da ho asantifo bi tie wuntumi Listen, more santifori bi amudi MPP chiri mo jimi. Mindi matemo mi biewani. And that is the painful part. Mekana mumudu do na yamu ya. Instead of somebody accept said ye can no we do a 2 for atem. No. Me di wa we Jimmy no watem wo na me kire so we Jimmy. Na MPP for ehum mu bi se mo Jimmy. Omo dada mo. Omo na ho ti radio we so and omo ye den. Omo ka kire say chairman wuntumi ko jail la Ibrahim Muhammad ko jail na me fa me ho. Me, do I care? I don't care who goes to jail next. As far as the laws of this country is working, I don't care. Samo pa mo Ghana munchi obi agum, mo yada mo free power, obi bechi mo gum. Eye normal. E di sa sem keka no he. Akwa wait na TV so ka kire omo asantime mu se, omo ye train deshe. Osaka to so say ye wie. The same time Peter Mewu Obetena TV so catch up said Dabi, and Yadi Ebay Sky Train be a Peter Mewu. Still, as Antiphon MP for say, Dabi, Yanjindi.
But as a minister currently, you can see on authority that there's no such agreement to have.
No, it's not possible to be done now. I don't see a Sky Train being done in the next 3-4 years. I mean, let's be
so at least for the end of the Akufo administration, we are not going to have a Sky Train.
There's not going to be any Sky Train, please. Not possible.
But as a minister currently, you can see on authority that there's no such agreement to have.
No, it's not possible to be done now. I don't see a Sky Train being done in the next 3-4 years. I mean, let's be
so at least for the end of the Akufo administration, we are not going to have a Sky Train.
There's not going to be any Sky Train, please. Not possible.
Wow. I'm a minister, railways, highway, or say, yeah, Sky Train, still there to Ghana. In terms of when you're refi. These are the people we are dealing with. I'm a minister, railway minister. Because you say, hey, and you be train bia, you discount. Or can plain language, bro? So there's never going to be a Sky Train in 4 years. Nobody on earth can build a Sky Train in 4 years. It is never going to be possible. And so there, MPP ni or TV so defend it. And a Sky Train no, me say no mo Jenny ankasa kura ye kejetia na ye nananom ye die duro e de chichire no eye NDC for entafo ne awonafo de besi ye ade ye mfere ade. Are we not shy? Ye mfere. Se nipa bu ye se ye Jimmy a ye hu. Enti etena se ye nwene. Ye musa ye ho nsam. Ye dada ya adwene nkwa chire musa ho se ade ntina nipa we efa ye se ye Jimmy for. And today you see a young man, an older man in Kumasi on social media saying, say, na sewiano, afarino, adana NDC, because he chauti, we Jimmy. Tetena, and I can try to party this year here, Ahimfona, because he chauti, because you're him, because Yansen, we Jimmy. You don't even know who you are. You don't know what you represent. Partner, the principle, don't tiasie. And these are the basics. And this is what I talk to you people about every fucking blessed day.